Hey guys, welcome back to P3D and welcome to Leeds Airport. We are currently here, I'd like to just said Leeds Airport in a Ryanair 737-800 winglets. This is UK 2000 scenery, Leeds. And today, as you probably tell from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we are off to Corfu, which is going to be fun, hope. I do like the Corfu approach and the actual airport as well. You go over the mountains. So Corfu doing a VOR Y35. I'll show you what that is once we get there. It's pretty much just going over the island. So yeah, let's go and jump in the cockpit and let's open the doors for the catering because they're getting a bit annoyed with us. So let's turn the batteries on and ground power can go there. FS actions, ground connections, wheel trucks is set and ground power is connected. And we can just go activate the ground power as well. So, ground doors, open, let's close that and open it again for GSX. It doesn't really think it's actually open, so let's keep that open now. So I can hear it loading on the catering and everything. It's sounding all good. We're due for departure at 7:45. So hopefully we get there on time. 7:23 at the moment. In the morning that is, not in the afternoon. I've once again reset my cloud shaders and I said it's like 0.9 and I think this is alright. Like it's not too dark anymore. So can I keep it like this? There you go, soon getting the catering on. What let's do now, let's go and keep this on the doors, like FS action side, and let's go and load on the fuel. So, trusty Adobe PDF, tell me what we're doing. So, we're taking aboard 13.495 tons, like so, and our zero fuel weight today is 61.7, and return back into FS actions. Right, for FMC, wasn't it? We're here at EGNM at gate 8, and we should actually turn on the IRSs, not turn on, align, sorry. And it's raining again. Yay. Keep that on the doors page. Well, while we're here, we can actually set the pressure. So, turn HPA is here. And the pressure at Leeds, Bradford Airport is 1018. Can't. 1018, like so. IRS positions there. Next page. They're still loading in the GPS. Still doing the catering. That guy's gonna get very wet. And back catering is completed. Once this thing goes away. Oh no. It should be completed now. So, we're gonna load on the passengers and everything. And cargo straight away. Waiting for GPSs to align. Hopefully it won't be too long. Let's go and arm the emergency stand. Let's get everything ready. I think we're going to start with the APU straight away on today. Actually, wait, let's go and set this up first. I like to go GPS left as I am sitting on the left side of the cockpit. So route EGNM and the ICAO code of Corfu's LGKR. That goes into company route. That sets everything out. Here's our routes page. Got all of this and that. Blah blah blah. So Ryanair is RYR. Just go back into PDF 2496. And there we go. The runway taking off today is 32. And activate and execute. Remember to operate the jetway. Jetway is operated over there. Passengers are being boarded. Hopefully it won't be too long for the IRS to line. So you can see them up there saying a line. Perfect. Transition altitude at Leeds 5,000 feet. And 25 the cost index, so if we can go into there. 8.7 for our plan fuel, and our reserves today of 1.2. Like this. And we're cruising at 350. And also the cruise at 350, wind speeds are 0 to 8 at 23 knots, so 23 knots, like so. Execute. And one limit. We're gonna have no derates due to the runway of being 2,200 meters long. We're gonna take off in a I think it's 36. I'm gonna get 26. That seems alright. I'm just not. You know what? I'm gonna keep it normal. Keep it like that. Maybe even go to 15. Take off. CG can go in. Actually, before we get all this, we'll go to depart arrive. It's departing at a 3-2 on a SID of this one, which is Nelsa 3 Whiskey. Execute. Come back to init ref, and we will get all the takeoff going. So we're gonna go full flaps today, which is flaps 15. The line. I should know this aircraft, and there's our V speeds. Right, I'm going to come back to you once IRS is aligned. Welcome back, and IRSs have aligned. So let's go and finish off the plane. Boarding and passenger, boarding is completed. So passengers and baggage have done. Let's go turn on these VORs, terrain data, and traffic on. Traffic data and weather, and zoom in all the way. Let's go and get the MCP started. So 147 is our V2 speed. VR of 139. So we're not going to be too fast until we lift up. 319 is our runway heading today. There we go. And put an altitude of 350. Up here. What we can do is actually close all the doors and get rid of the jetway. Jetway is going. Now we can go to ground connections, and we should start the AP before I disconnect the ground power. That would be a good idea. So let's check the list page. Everything's going alright up here. 350, no step climbs. Beautiful. 350 up there. Landing altitude, let's go and fix that. Landing altitude is 5, so bring that down to 0. Now just waiting for everything to get going. So here's our departure. Come on, EP, let's start up, please. There we go. Right, AP generator is on, and oh, that's like really tense. Parking brake is set. Wheel chocks are removed. That can go to the legs page, like so. This can come to init ref and go to the takeoff page. Alright, pretty much ready for going. Ready to go. Ready for takeoff. Whatever you want to say. So we're going to push back now. Perfect push back and departure. We're going to go nose. Let's check charts. Nose right. And no, do not want to start the engines before pushback. Alright. There's that guy just down there. He's going to connect it up for us. Yes, thank you for waving at us. What we can do with a static camera, and we'll start the engines after pushback, and we can watch the engine. Not the engine. Oh, we can do. No, I'm not going to do it manually. Actually, let's finish off everything just before pushback. So all the fuel pumps can come on. Anti-collision light is on. Pack stay off until engines start. So once the engine's started, set everything up. So like a static camera. Actually, let's get a chase plane. See if we can actually get our gate. Okay, that's not correct. Okay, chase plane's not working with the airport. So what we're going to do is release the parking brakes. We're pretty much sitting in the terminal watching this plane game push back. So it's a static camera, so the camera does not move with the aircraft, it just stays still as what static means, really. And you can just watch the airplane just get pushed back. Just going to set a screenshot. And soon it'll go nose right, hopefully. If it goes nose left, I'm not going to be very happy. Move forward. Once you go straight down to the bottom, you can see like the camera's bouncing up and down. I don't know if you can see it, but it's trying to simulate us just walking. So we can do like go around the aircraft, which is pretty cool. We can like pretend to be this guy. Let's go over here. Oh wow. Okay, GSX. Thank you for that. Parking brakes are set, so you can see it just bobbing up and down. I'll pretend to be this guy. Catch up with him. He's walking a bit faster than me. Come over here and you just unlock this. Aircraft right here. You can do like quick go arounds if you want. Not go arounds. Walk around. Sorry. Just walk around, check the engine. Everything's looking okay. I don't think that's a clip for the engine. Yeah, static camera is doing really well, not clipping through like really closely. Right, let's open the cockpit and let's get everything started. So, all hydraulic pumps can come on, probe heats can come on, window heats can also come on. APU bleeders on, which is good, which starts the engine up, so engine number 2 can get started. We're going to wait for N2 of 25. Do percent, 25%. So that's 15. 21, 22. 4. Thank you for telling me that. So there we go. 25 is going. And we can also start the timer. You can hear it spooling up in the background. Yeah, PMDG needs to set the shadows like the PMDG 747 because otherwise you get stuff like that. Right, engine 1 is 2 started, and we can go start engine number 1 now. So we're waiting for an N2 speed of 25. You can also take a look at the engine if you want. There's the other engine. So 25, 20, 22, 23, 24. And there's 25. As that engine's starting up, we can set the yaw damper on. Water brake can come to RTO. We can also... Should have done that ages ago. That was one fault. Taxi and runway turn-offs can turn on. Packs can turn on once the engine is fully started. We're going to go to Gen 1 once this comes to the off position, once the start valves have closed. So you can see it's open. Overhead panel apparently is alarming me. There you go, start valve closed now. You can go to Gen 1. Generator buses are on. APU can come off. There we go, dual bleed is off. APU bleed is off. Packs can come to auto. Continuous engine speeds. Attend the flight crew that we're getting ready for takeoff and taxi. So first of all, before we actually taxi or take off anything, so it looks like Ryanair don't use the visual thing down here, so we're just going to do full left, full right, all the way down, and all the way up. Rudder left, rudder right. So that's good. We can also set the trim before we get going, which is 4.40, like so. I need to reset my camera button. There we go. On my joystick, that is. Let's get going. So, a bit of power in. Release the parking brakes. Full left. And let's bring this flaps down to 15. It's 2, 5, 10, 15. Let's just double check that. Yes, that's correct. So what we're going to do is come into here. Nice and bright now. Just going to taxi down. This is currently taxiway November. What did say on that sign? I should have looked. There's a lot more Ryanair's down at Leeds. Must be one of the another hubs that they have. Okay, overshot that turn. So what we're looking for, let's go top down and show you our taxi today. Well, okay, let's go down here and up there. So we're going to go, this is November, and then November 2 off to Delta. And we're going to do a backtrack runway 32, sorry. And we get on our way. So let's get the TCAS going. Let's try to centre up. And so that'll be 2000. And quickly test it before we get going.
TCAS test pass.
Okay, that's passed, and we can go and turn it on now. So TARA at 2000 is the score code. Alright, let's just keep the engine speed steady for now. Nice. UK 2000 do an amazing job. So what is that plane? My airline. And there's fire crew. Multi-flight. Right, we're going to go left on this backtrack. Runway 32. Apparently this runway was made in... No, not made. I'm looking at the wrong charts. Oopsies. I was thinking made in 1912, 16, and I realised actually no, that meant the length from, yeah. So this bit right here is 1912 meters, 1916 meters, sorry, and then this is the extra bit here. Let's make it up to 2,250 meters long and 46 meters wide. So we're going to go down here and spin around. We're not going to go on the yellow line, we're going to go full all the way. Because this plane is a bit small. I should have... Yeah, I think I turned a bit too early then. Right, we're going to go straight on our way, so landing lights can come on. Strobes can come on. Got no warnings up there, no warnings down here. Flying directors can come on now, and also false alarmed. Let's get going. So let's go about 50% N1. And that's steady. So you go. There's 80 knots. Timer shift started. Right, getting close to takeoff speeds and the end of the runway. There's V1 and rotate. Right, we have a positive climb, so that means gear up. There we go. Let's take off from Leeds Airport, and we're off to what's it called? Corfu, sorry. Mountain, so it's kind of yeah, we're pretty high. Speeds are coming up. When it gets to flats, yeah, when it gets to 5, well, we get 10 now. And apparently getting over just about 1,300 feet above ground, 1,400 feet. So this is above ground. This one here, and this is above sea level, and we should bring the nose down now. VNAV and LNAV, and bring the nose to the left. Also with autopilot turned on. You can get this lovely view. The clouds coming out. Hopefully we can just miss these clouds. I doubt it. No, we're not. We're not going to miss those clouds at all. That's a nice view. Bit hilly area around Leeds and Bradford. Yeah, I think I got the cloud shadow just perfect now. So if any one of you have PT and you think like the cloud shadow is too dark, I set it to 0.9, which seems to be right. I'm looking outside, look at the cloud shadows outside, then look at the brightness, then compare. Got clouds coming up. We should start decreasing some flaps. So we go flaps all the way up now. And we should start climbing a bit faster again. There are no restrictions. It's set to being above a certain level, which we're definitely going to be above 3,000 and 4,500, which is perfect. So gear can come off. Doesn't seem to have any failures. Ram doors are actually closed now, so we've taken off. We can retract the retractable light turn-offs, and taxi can come off. Once it gets to 10,000 feet, we'll turn off the other ones. Well, I will. You'll be watching cinematics. Also brake can come off. That's it, really. I'll set this engine like that, and it's under pressure now as we pass 5,000 feet. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the takeoff today. It's pretty fast. Was it? I don't know. But yeah. Oh, beautiful turn into the outside the clouds. So, seeing the descent into Corfu, which is pretty much next to Greece. Yeah, see you next one. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. We are into the descent, passing around about 20,000 feet into Corfu. Just passing some bits of crease at the moment. Let's come to the cockpit. Corfu is straight ahead of us, as you can see on the map here. I've already put the descent in. I'm gonna go VOR. I'll show you. Depart arriving. Does it show? Yeah. So VORY 35. Well, it says VDM, same thing. And also on a. Does it not show it here? Oh yeah, because I kind of changed the descent a bit. I tried to go to BTEC twice, so just swapped that out, and changed it to what the charts say. So when it gets to BTEC, we should be. This one should be at 4,000. This one should be at 2,900. So got to descend quite fast that bit. Then we hold at 2,900 for a bit until we descend into the runway. Runway 35 at Corfu. And you can see I go around there. Got a lot of page to go around. Which looks correct from what charts say. Maximum of 185 knots, does that say it? Yeah, 185. And up to 4,000, is that correct? Yes, so if we have a go around, everything's alright in there. Set the altitude there as well. So just passing 17,000 feet now. Passenger sign, yeah, passenger signs are all on. Everything's alright. Just skimming through everything. Anti-collision's on, strobes are on. No failures. As you can see here, nothing showing up. So not really too long to land. We've got some deceleration coming up. Approach breath. It's not. Let's actually set this thing up. So transitioning at 5,000 feet. And let's get some wind in. So conditions LGKR. So at 6,000 feet and 12,000 feet and 1,800 feet. Like so. So 6,000 is 328/3. So. And 12,039 at 12. And at 1,800 it is 1412. Execute. In RF and do flats 40 at 143. It's apparently saying 148. Yeah, it's fine. Land at 148 knots. Because that's apparently the runway minimum. Yeah. That's too zoomed out, that's too zoomed in. Keep at that page and see what happens. Do I have the island in sight? Can we see it because it's outside view? No. Some random scatters. It's a bit to the left of us. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's actual part of Greece. What I just passed back there. This view. That's Italy. The boot-shaped country. There you go. See a bit there. Yeah, we passed that ages ago. Right, clouds are loaded in. Alright. So just setting to 240 knots. It looks like twice. At decel once, and then another time to 240. It looks like, and then down to 194, 167, and final of 248. Yeah, so we can slow down a lot. Like, not really here. I think I should set that to about 210. We've got to descend fast. There. Yeah, that's all the same. We've got to descend pretty fast to get through these. 9 miles to get down. Might sound quite like a bit, but 210 is fine. It's restricting me at 240. That's maximum, not like minimum. So that's fine. So we'll be hitting it soon. I think that. No, I don't think that could be it. That could be the island there. To be honest. We'll find out. Looks like it. Yeah, so now it's 240 knots now. Could do it again, probably just get down to 210 in the end. Let's check this out. Let's see what happens when we hit this mark. Come on. There we go. No, there's nothing. It must be like clearing us down to 4,000. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, that's definitely the island of Corfu. Must be. We'll find that when we pass through the clouds. I forgot what setting I've made it to be like. How is it? Have I made it dense on the island, or is it like just the airport that I want to really high definition? Can't remember, but it's be really nice to have the whole island now, because 64-bit wouldn't actually really hurt the VAS. There's textures there. Yeah, I found I don't know if like it's PMDG or Ryanair don't actually use I don't even know what you call it up here. The thing that flips down, you can see everything, and that I can't actually like click this open, but I click that one out. So some weird fixes they gotta do. So actually, let's set the auto brake and QNH and everything now, and the barrier reference. So because we're landing on a VOR, it's saying minimums are 2,000. So let's go and put that in. It says runway 35 at 56 down there. And 35 is apparently 5 feet. Meters. Oh, that must be meters. Lag spike. So let's go and put 50. Let's trust the actual plane. Right, let's put it in 2,000. I don't know why it's 2,000. I don't think it is. It can't be right. We are doing the VOR, so let's go and set it in anyway. It's probably due to the mountains. So this way up. Lots of scrolling. This is in the 777 when you just gotta hold the mouse up. That'd be annoying. Okay. A lot of scrolling. It's probably just to say about I'm getting close to the mountains and just gotta be aware. Okay, barrier of 2,000. I've never had that before. And also, the pressure is 1012. So that is 1012. Nice. Not long to go. Let's set the auto brake. So runway length is 2,300, so I'm probably going to set auto brake 2, probably going to go full reverse along with that. Hopefully we can go off via Charlie, if not Bravo, if not that even, go off to Alpha. Landing 5 tons of fuel, probably. Yep, That's if no go around Tampa. There's the island. I see some things spawning in there. Lots of buildings. The marina. Yeah, so I think if we do have to go around, it's simple to come around because there's no air traffic or anything. We don't have to hold at BTAC and go straight back in again. I doubt we're going to do it go around. It just depends how the landing goes. Right, here come the clouds. And what was the transition like again? It's 5,000. Okay, we're good. Right, I should put the landing lights at 10,000 feet, but because of the day, it isn't too bad. I would have been more aware if it was the night. Just checking everything else. Everything's looking alright, just for now, for the landing. Let's see what it says on their yoke. So, descent, pressurization, landing altitude set, anti-ice as required, not needed. Approach briefing and fuel. Well, I should be landing at 5 tons, and I've done a pre-briefing with you. And altitude bugs and speed bugs are done. Ooh, did not see that before. So, approach, altitude, and initial. I don't know what that is, but cross check. Everything's set and cross checked. Approach, aids, checks, and set. Standby. I think that must be like this. And landing, engines. Yeah, everything's fine. Engine switches are continuous. Yeah. I feel like it's good. Yeah. There's the island of Corfu. Check all the landing lights are on, flaps are green. Yeah. Let's break a set. That's proper landing. We're not actually doing that checklist just yet. We're taking the left turn now. And we should have been 4,000 feet here. So what I'm going to do is VS and just not that's a bit extreme, and bring up the speed brakes. Need to really descend now. Let's go down to 2,000. Whoops, 2,900, so we can see where we are. So what I can do is bring up the vertical speed, and where this green line is, I'm going to line it up the BTAC-9 right here. And just bring out one flap just to slow us down. Just catching up with VNAV now. Oh, we caught up too much. Back on track. Slow down once again. Flaps 2, flaps 5, release the speed brakes and bring it back to armed. Keep the plane slowing down. Drag is required, don't worry, because flaps and slats are doing their job. I might have done the island. There's a lot of trees. I doubt it though. It's not really high definition, but there are a lot of houses. Houses in the sea as well. Looking good. That is how you live these days. I've got terrain. There's a cloud shadow there. Yeah, I think I got the cloud shadow just perfect now. Zooming into 10 here. Localizer should have came on ages ago. No, not ages ago. Soon. Hopefully it doesn't do its thing and be weird. Ouch. Right, so descend, please. And then we do a hard descent into the airport, which I think I can't. No, I can't see it. They got left turn now. VORs. No localizer or anything. Yeah. On the approach. That can come to 5, and this can come down to 10. Right, let's bring the flaps down. That's flaps 10. Gear down will be soon. There's the airport. Swing it around. We should set the runway heading, which is 345. Like so. We're on track. Start descending soon, as we all know. Autopilot is off, and let's fly this plane. So let's just go to the left a bit and line up the runway as we descend. And we'll probably bring gear down. Get in line with the flight director. Forgot about the steep descent. Let's just check the speed brakes aren't up and they're aren't. Good. There's minimums. Yeah, we're checked in the landing. ILS is telling me to go, or localizer actually. It's telling me to go a bit to the right. I think this is the landing. We've got a strong crosswind from on the left as well. Right, flaps 15. Bring all the flaps down now. Spam the flaps button. We haven't got that speed. Bring that down to reference 143. And that's hopefully we can get 2 reds and 2 whites on the PAPI lights. So let's bring that down, get in line with the glide slope. There's 1 red. That's good. Bring up again, and it's to the right. We should probably like fly a visual approach. A bit too low, but to the left once again. Don't power up too much. Flaps 40. Landing gears down. Speed brakes are armed. Everything's checked. Landing is. So we're landing. Right, let's get in line with the runway now. But to the right, so we don't fly over it. And down. And up. Slightly. Auto throttle can come off, and we'll get ready to idle the throttle.
40, 30, 20.
Let's hopefully try not to float this landing.
10.
There we go. We're down. And there is a plane on the. That AI traffic is stupid. Right. Spoilers are in. Not spoilers. Reversers are in. And manual braking. I couldn't come off that thing because AI traffic is in the way. That's one thing that's pretty annoying about ultimate traffic live. Auto brake can come off. Flight directors can come off. Also throttle arm can come, but no, off. Yeah, let's get rid of that warning. And try and bring that speed down and request GSX for a gate. Gate 2. No. OA, whatever that. Oh, that's Olympian. isn't it? So maybe you can start up. Our gate is down there. Let's also clean up and bring the spoilers. Clean up. Strobes can come off. Flaps can come all the way up. Why is that not going? Okay. I think, yeah, this is where we're parking. Gate 2 is just ahead. It's gate 8, 7. This might be it here, is it? Yes, I think this is it. Stop timer, and that was a flight time of 3 hours and 14 minutes. And engines have been on 3 hours and 21 minutes, so a bit more power. And get rid of that. Right, lights should have come off as well. Lights all off. Let's line up the GSX guy. Turn these engine speeds to off. EP generators are on. God damn it. Alright, let's see. There we go, that's fine. That is fine. So those should have gone back in. That's good. APU generator buses are on, like so, and engines are off. And let's go request for deboarding. Deboarding is requested, and anti-collision light can come off. That's on steady. Everything's looking fine. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds are off. Packs are off. Hydraulics are off, and all these things can just go. AP generator. Your damper can come off. There's lots of things you got to turn off, and the fuel pumps as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this flight down into Corfu. I like this flight. I do like the Corfu scenery around here. A bit laggy as I look at the island. Is that a Cessna 172? And a plane just spawned in. That is beautiful. There's another Ryanair there. That's probably where I should have parked. But hey, welcome to Corfu, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.